We're going to be going over a topic that hopefully most of you will find useful, and that's work ergonomics. So first off, you want to just make sure that you're sitting nice and upright, and you want to have the rule of 90s. So from the ground up, your ankles should be at 90 degrees, your knees should be at 90 degrees, and your hips should also be at 90 degrees, but it can also be greater, 90 to 100 degrees. Greater than that, it can help improve lumbar extension and get you a little bit more upright. But if that's not the case, you can adjust your seat height. So if the seat's too tall, you can get a stool underneath you. And then going up, we're going to talk about the armrest. I would recommend not even using armrest, or position the armrest a little bit lower. So what that'll do is prevent this forward trunk and forward head position that happens when you get tired. Then we go up the chain a little bit, and we want to work on our neck and head posture. So what I would suggest is think about there's a string that's on top of your head and somebody's pulling and lengthening your spine. So think about that, lengthen your spine, relax the shoulders, and that's how proper posture should be. If you're sitting in the same posture for 8 hours a day, this is not advantageous for you. You're going to have the same patterns of muscle contractions, and things are still going to get tight that way. So you want to be able to change positions every 1 to 2 hours. And then to go over screen height, you want to make sure that the top of the screen is about eye level. You never want to have your screen even slightly towards one side or the other, because that's going to cause undue strain. If you're looking at one side, for example, for 8 hours a day and you're doing your job for 6 years, you may have some pain and discomfort on one side or the other based on how you're positioned. Even such a thing as having a wall in your back pocket. Work at your job for 10 years, then you're going to get some back pain, some postural dysfunction as a result of that. And lastly, your elbow should also be at 90 degrees, and your wrist should be at neutral, and it can be slightly bent. And once you got this set up, you're probably at the most ideal posture that you can possibly be. But again, you want to take rest breaks throughout the day. So I hope you find this useful and you can implement it to your work, and you'll have less nagging aches and pains associated with sitting.